What is up, Taurus? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot Beat in Boston. Don't mind my Hello Kitty robe here. I am cold and I'm keeping it. My chair doesn't want to move, so we're just going to leave it. I am keeping it there because it's getting a little chilly at night, which is weird because it's August and it's roasting during the day. What I'm feeling for you guys this month is there's very few of you that actually met your twin flame. You actually met the person that you should be with. That's a very small number. But there are others of you that are holding on too tightly to yourselves. You're holding on too tightly to, you're not wanting to open yourself up to another individual, and it's showing. You have people that are spying, gossiping, that don't want to see you happy, and involving themselves. And they are spying. They are trying to dig up information on you. They are trying to get in between that relationship. And for some reason, you're kind of allowing it. You're bringing, it's almost like this situation triggers you. It's like you're self-sabotaging is what they're saying. You're self-sabotaging, you're acting sneaky, you're in this stance of, do I walk away? Do I stay and fight? Do I face my shadow self? What do I do first? Where do I start? It's like all of this in your mind. Your mind feels very cluttered and clouded, and you're not sure whether or not you want to trust this person. And so you're doing a lot of self-sabotaging and pushing away, and you're bringing a lot of your past into your current, which is in turn going to bring it into your future. And that's something you don't want. So that's something that Pluto retrograde is bringing out for you. They're bringing out a lot of past. And that past is affecting you, triggering you. And you're taking it into the future. And in that, you're not treating people right. You're not treating people the way that you normally would. It's causing you to have a bias toward people. And it's like, instead of accepting this new start, whether it's being single with your twin flame or starting a new journey with somebody else, it's like you're recognizing that the journey needs to be had, but you're really fighting it. Like I said, I'm feeling sneaky behavior. This is before I even pulled these cards out. You're recognizing that you have some sort of celebration with somebody, some sort of connection with somebody. Like I said, very few of you have met your twin flame. I know everyone thinks that they have, but unfortunately that's not the case. Yes, a lot of people are meeting twin flames right now. I don't have an explanation for that. I have a few hypotheses. That's about it. But the sneaky behavior is you. It's like you're self-sabotaging, pushing away, holding on too tightly to yourself. Oh, this is too good to be true, so I'm going to cling to this cycle. And I'm going to keep going around and around and around. I'm going to sneak off and be my shadow self. But it's going to continuously be a cycle if you allow this to happen. If you continuously bring your past into your present, it becomes your future. It becomes what you are in every dimension. What you are in the 3D dimension defines you, what you are in the other dimensions. Every decision you make, whether it's left or right, it's crucial. It changes the whole other slew of dimensions and options that you have in your life, where you're living your worst life all the way up to your best life. And if you want to continue to bring your worst life from that dimension all the way through, it's going to affect your future. You definitely have a spy. Like, you got the King of Swords here. And with that, you've got some pretty shady behaviors here. You've got someone definitely spying on you, someone that does not want you to be happy. But yet, while they're being a Page of Swords and spying on you, they're being the Page of Rods, who is the duffel bag boy. House to house, maybe someone involved with drugs, maybe someone involved with an addiction to sex or women, or there's some sort of addiction there I'm feeling. And this person, it's like they don't want you, but they don't want anyone else to have you. And it's like, while this person is involved in your life, you need that balance, but you're never going to get this victory. This person does not want you to be happy. There's no victory in this for you. They do not want you to be happy. And they are trying to get in between the two of you. And it could be someone you don't expect, something you're not expecting. They could get in between the two of you and plant seeds of doubt. Plant seeds of doubt in your mind. Because it's showing that instead of taking this opportunity at celebrating, you're choosing the cycle instead. You're not taking the opportunity. You're choosing this cycle. And it's going to put you back in your single garden and not in a happy place, because this person doesn't want you. They just don't want anyone else to have you. There's a big difference between them wanting you and needing you in their life. They don't want or need you. They just don't want anyone else to want or need you. And that's something you need to realize before you allow yourself to be manipulated by this person, because they're strongly manipulating. Take a good look around you at anyone who's close to your relationship and who could potentially get in the middle and cause this feeling of you having to defend the right to be with somebody new, or you having to defend yourself in your relationship, because it should be between two people. It shouldn't be between 1, 2, and 3 or 4 or whatever that is. But I've been seeing a lot of this kind of behavior lately. And it's like, it's like all the signs who've been waiting for so long on karma are finally getting the good things that are coming to them. But it's like they're being sabotaged. And you're doing a lot of self-sabotaging. There's a female presence there. It's a kind of a, I wouldn't say a female presence. It's it's more like a feminine energy, if you will. This could stand for a male or a female that's coming in between. They're coming from a place of power. It's like they hold a certain power over you or your partner. And they're planting seeds of doubt in both of your heads, taking away this new opportunity that you have together. It's like they hold a position of power and they're holding it wrong. They're holding it over your head. And you don't know it. This could bring things to a screeching halt. Whether it's you or someone else doing this, this could be the end of your relationship. Because there's an offer coming through here. There's a truth coming through about a love situation. A major truth. And maybe this is going to be the make or break of the relationship. Because I'm feeling the death card strong here. And it's telling me that some situation, with a love situation, a truth is going to come out. And this one's really going to hit you hard. Really hard. And I don't know if, I'm trying to figure out if this truth is going to come from the person you're trying to be with or whoever's blowing up your relationship, literally placing minefields everywhere. So no matter where that person steps, boom, they're automatically suspicious of you, or this person has inserted their authority over you and over the happiness that you have, because that was the bottom of the deck. Right next to it, I have this. So it's like they have the control over whether or not you're happy with this person. It's kind of like, oh, well, let me think of the words. As an example, oh, well, I like this person for you or for that person. I love them for that person. But notice the carefully placed words. Not, I love that person, they're wonderful. It's, I love that person for, and notice those words. It's never, I love that person, or there's a genuine affection for that person, which would be you in the relationship or your partner, because this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, Venus, wherever the hell it fits. Oh, yeah. And if you need anything, it's in the box below. I always jump into the good stuff. If you need to get in touch with me, I'm sorry the messages are so complex. That's just the way they've been coming in lately. But this person is definitely hindering your happiness on a string. They're coming from a bad place. They're coming from a bad place. It's almost like this person either wants you at their beck and call, or they want your significant other at their beck and call. Because they're going to blow up some shit. And it's out of emotions and feelings that they have for the person you're with. Or out of emotions and feelings that they have for you. But they're going to blow up some truth. And they're going to take that happy ending away. And all of the things that you were waiting for, they're going to put a cloud over it. Probably slip out some secrets. Probably slip out some secrets here. So what you've been waiting for won't come in, because they're looking to start this issue. They're looking to start trouble. They're looking for, it's like they're trying to open a door for you to ask questions. And the answers you find there will, what do they say? It's like they're trying to open this door for you to ask questions. They're putting a cloud in your mind. They're putting doubt that this person has other options. And there is some secrets there. There's definitely secrets here that haven't been told. And this person's clouding your mind. Clouding your mind, or clouding your partner's mind. It's like they hold a position of power somehow. Friend, relative. And they're bent out of shape. They're trying to pull you out of this, so you're not starting new, but you're finding out about old shit. And being disappointed by finding shit from the past that you didn't know. And everybody knows that when you meet someone, you have this relationship going forward. But there's some really hurtful things there that you don't know everything about. That could really be a relationship ender. And they're trying to get it so this comes out. And it's either being done to you or your partner. So if you weren't completely honest in the beginning about some situations, this is what you're going to run into. My Morgan Greer deck likes you guys tonight. Yeah, and there's going to be a decision to be made here. Like, there's no doubt in my mind, it's coming to a crossroads. I mean, you've got the Two of Swords, which is a forced decision. You're going to have to make this decision because all you hear in the background is water. You have a blindfold and two swords. And you have wisdom up here, but you're not using it. All you hear is the rushing water. So in your senses, it's like, with your senses, it's like you hear the rushing water. So it's like, if I move, am I going to drown? Or do I have the option to take this blindfold off and put down the swords? And you're at a point where you have no choice. You're going to be forced to make this decision. And it's in the reverse, saying that this decision should have already been made. With the Lovers in reverse, talking about a decision between two. And this could be you or your partner. And then another two. Two of Pentacles. So it's almost like somebody's balancing two truths. And it's mainly because they just don't want you to know. It's not out of spite or hurt. It's just their past and they don't want you to know. Because they're a different person now than they were back then. But their wish is that this information does not come out. That they were a little playboy. Or a playgirl. They don't want this information to come out. That's their wish. Because whoever the person is who's stirring shit up, they don't see a reunification with. Maybe it was a one-time thing. Maybe it was... Maybe it happened on accident. I don't know how that happens on accident. But maybe it happened on accident. But their wish is that this doesn't come out. They don't want you to know why this person holds a power over the situation. But it's something you should have been told in the beginning. And that's why it's hard to see that equal reciprocation right now. Because you can't have equal reciprocation in a relationship that you don't have honesty in. Like I said, this could be Taurus or Taurus partner. And it's like a stuck frame of mind, like, no, I don't want this information out because it will never happen again. It happened, but it would never happen again. And I don't want them to know because I don't want them to think, like, there's this panic. Everybody's like panicking in these eclipses and these moons and all this stuff going on. Everybody's like in a panic. Pluto retrograde is no joke. I tried telling y'all that. Pluto retrograde is your skeletons falling out of the closet. Crawling out of the closet, if you will. I tried to warn y'all. Face your shadow self, because when Pluto retrograde comes, it's going to blow up your spot. I don't have a spot to blow up. And it's not a matter of bragging. It's a matter of hard work. Facing myself and things that I may have done wrong in the past. But I faced it when it happened. When I realized I was wrong and I apologized to people. Stuffing it in the closet didn't work for me. Instead, by the time I got to that closet, all the skeletons fell on me. Running away from it doesn't work. It follows you no matter where you go. That unhappiness follows you no matter where you go. That's why I always say, face your shadow self, do your shadow work. Get to know that part of you and incorporate it in who you are. So you know when you're acting in shadow and when you're acting as you. Because right here, it's showing me that this frame of mind is going to make you or your partner not want to work with each other anymore. And it's saying, use your intuition. Take action. Use your intuition, because something's not right with this sleeping night. Question is, where has he or she been sleeping in the past that they're hiding? Why does that person have power over your relationship? How and why? Your instincts are right. It's a matter of taking action and asking the questions. You may not like the answers. It may bring things to a close. It may make you realize that what you thought was this was built on lies. Your foundation is now built on lies. And this card always bothers me. It always reminds me of running back to somebody. When you look at it, that's a grown man running back to a woman, all bloodied up after going out to battle whatever it is that he wanted to battle, which here looks like a third party. This is like the second time today I found a reading where someone is literally home wrecking and the other person refuses to see it, that their secrets will leak out. This person leaks out their secrets. But this reminds me of someone always running home. This person doesn't want you, but they don't want anyone else to have you. So that's you or your partner always running home to this person and creating a third party. At some point, I feel like the two were together, either you and this person or your partner and this other person or whoever. There's so many damn people in this reading. At one point, they were together, but it shouldn't have happened. It's like a drunken mistake or a lonely moment or whatever. Whatever it is, they regret it and they don't want you to know about it. But it's there. They're telling you to go ahead and move forward because you're already in the High Priestess mode. You don't need to go inside to figure out what's going on. You already see it. This person doesn't want you happy. They'd love to see you happy with someone else, but not with this particular person. Because this person could make you happy, could give you a good life, could love you. But this person is just out to ruin that. It's like they've got the other person by the balls. They're the only thing that stands between them and the truth. Or you and the truth. They've got them right where they want them. They did something. And you don't have to go inside to figure it out. It's telling you, go forward. Use your knowledge. Use that Empress energy. Something is absolutely 100% not right there. Always running back to this person, a third party situation, and major regret. So, like I said, this person has some sort of leverage. They do. Something happened here where it was probably a drunken oops or whatever it was. Something definitely happened and they have leverage. And your partner's worried, or you're worried that it's going to get out. And the problem is judgment says it will. Justice is coming. That person deserves to know, irregardless of how you or your partner feel. This person, your significant other, or you deserve to know the truth about this situation. And it's going to come out because everything always comes out in the end. People you think are your friends forever are not your friends. Coworkers you thought were friends are not friends. I mean, that's the way the world is today. I tell everyone all the time, your coworkers are not your fucking friends. They will one-up you any chance they get and use you as a step in the corporate meat ladder. But it's saying here that the work that's being put in is going to get blown up. The Hierophant in reverse. With justice and judgment. We're talking about the Seven of Cups came up, trying to cloud things, trying to hide things. This person has somehow got leverage over the other person. You or your partner. And they have feelings. And they think that this person has feelings, but they don't. That's 2 queens and a king. Now this queen has her back to this and isn't minding in any business. She knows who she wants to give her cup to. And then this queen is face on to this king. These two are a match. But there's something wrong in between that. In between the two of them. Now this could be 2 men, 2 women, whatever. This could be you and your partner. Or you and this other person and your partner in the middle. Not knowing how to feel, not knowing which way to go. How to remedy this, how to stop it. Because they can see it coming. They can see that this person is going to tell. Eventually. And they're facing away from this person. They don't have feelings for this person. They're facing you. Or you're facing your partner. Well, Taurus, my Morgan Greer deck liked you tonight. I had 2 other decks out there for you, but I guess Morgan Greer it was. So that is all I have for you. If you guys need a personal reading to try and figure out this nightmare, please feel free to email me in the box below. I will send you a list of services. And just remember, we're still doing the free reading. So the most views each sign gets, the likes, the shares, subscribes, all that. That particular sign, I will go in and I will, choose someone for a 60-minute live free reading with me on Skype. So just remember, past the video, keep it going. Again, if you need a personal read to figure out that mess, my information is in the box below. The reads are really heavy today, so don't feel too alone, Taurus. Believe me. All right, this is your girl, Kelly, coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot Beat in Boston. I will catch you on the flip side.